Have you left a religion and now you feel like you're floating? You're no longer bound by old rules that you never felt seemed right for you, but you're also not sure how to find your own sense of connection or purpose. It's like you've been told what to believe for so long that figuring out your own path feels exhilarating, but also terrifying. So this session is for anyone navigating the path to their own personal spirituality. Dropping the expectations of religion that you just no longer agree with, while also releasing the fear of the unknown. Like a belief that you need a pre-written plan or path or guidebook. So this session will help you relieve yourself of that pressure to find a perfect right way, or especially right now, instead bringing you peace and patience as you trust your own intuition to build a spiritual practice that's uniquely yours. Because it's important to remember that freedom of religion is also freedom from religion, which means your spirit, your spirituality is yours to define. So see the description box for a few articles on the research, the science, on how this works, to help overwrite negative beliefs and emotions and patterns that we struggle with into positive ones. It literally rewires our neural pathways. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how uncertain are you feeling about your spiritual path? And we'll check back in where that's at after. So tap with and repeat after me. Even though I feel uncertain and lost about my spiritual path and I don't know where to go from here, I deeply and completely accept myself and give myself some grace. Even though I'm afraid to define spirituality for myself and I'm worried I'm going to get it wrong, I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though I feel disconnected and ungrounded right now, I'm open to finding my own sense of connection, a connection that's authentic to me. Even though I feel like maybe I need a set of rules to guide me, I fully and completely love and honor myself as I choose to trust my own inner compass. I don't know what to really believe now that I've left my religion. But that's okay. I'm going to be okay. Everything I have always thought has been shaken up. I feel lost without a spiritual community. And I miss the feeling of belonging, even though I know that wasn't right for me. It's all right. I'm gonna find my own way. What if I'm doing this all wrong? What if I'm messing up everything? I'm not. I'm following my truth. That's never going to lead me wrong. I just miss having a clear path. With all the answers laid out for me. But I know those weren't the right answers for me. So this is the right path. But it does feel scary to be on my own. The possibilities are just overwhelming. That's valid. That's okay. And it's okay to start letting that all go now. I'm worried about what others will think. That they'll see me as lost or confused. Or maybe even bad somehow, because I don't believe the same thing as them now. It's okay to start dropping all that now too. I don't know how to connect with my spirit though. It feels like a language I don't speak. Without religion, I feel like a fraud. Like I'm just making this up as I go. Maybe I'm not spiritual at all. Maybe there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me, spiritual or not. I am a good, kind person. But this is a lonely journey. But I'm choosing it anyway. It's okay to start letting all this worry go now. I'm safe to let it all go. I'm safe to make room for whatever feels right, whatever that is. I'm creating my own spiritual path. Or not. One step at a time. And it's a path built just for me. There is no wrong way to be spiritual. The only true path is the one that feels right in my heart. It's okay to follow that path. It's safe to follow my own lead now. My intuition is my guide. My intuition is a compass I've always had, and I can listen to it now. I am free to define my own beliefs. This freedom is a gift of peace. My connection to the world is enough for right now. The sun, the trees, the people around me, that's my truth for today. Wherever else it leads, that's enough for today. I am enough. I am a spiritual being with myself, if nothing else. I don't need a book or a building or someone else to tell me that. I am finding and defining my sense of peace. In the stillness, in the quiet, I'm safe to explore and ask all the questions I want to. And be at peace that I might not have all the answers. I'm building my own sacred space. Right inside myself. I'm a spiritual explorer. And I'm excited about this new adventure. I'm open to new perspectives. I'm open to all that the world has to offer me. I'm connecting with my true self. The real me, under all the old beliefs. I trust my wisdom. I trust my inner knowing. My spiritual path is safe and right. Because it belongs only to me. Only I define my spirituality. I am finding my own peace. My peace and my belief in my spirituality keep me real and grounded. I'm grounded in my own beliefs because it's a foundation I've built for me. I am safe in my own spiritual journey. I know now I can walk this path with confidence and ease. I am worthy of deep personal connections to myself, to the world, to whatever and whoever feels right. So here and now, I fully release the fear of the unknown and embrace my own spiritual journey. The uncertainty of not having a specific religion doesn't scare me anymore. I'm trusting my own intuition and creating a path that is true to me. I'm giving myself permission to get this right in my time, for me. Whatever my spirituality, my path is mine to define. And I'm okay with that and at peace with that. Okay, take a deep breath. See where you are on that 1 to 10 scale. It can feel really disorienting to step out of a long-held belief system, especially if it's, wrapped in your community and your family and kind of, from childhood forward. So let this major change be not about being lost, but being on a journey of discovery. This uncertainty you feel is simply the space where new truths are beginning to grow. Space you've been brave and strong enough to give yourself to build a foundation that is uniquely yours, one brick, one belief at a time, based on your own lived experience and your intuition, your feelings, when you hear it, does it sound right, feel right for you, for your life? And when you do that, that foundation will be stronger and more resilient than anything that was handed to you. So you'll know it's yours to adjust, to modify, as you grow and learn. And that spirituality will be yours to stand fast in when it's a knowing you found for yourself. And that doesn't mean that you might not go back to the same religion, or, if it's Christianity and you left the Protestant church, that you may not go to Lutheran or Baptist or Catholic or whatever it is, or that you may not go to a completely different religion. You may also choose no religion and to allow your spirituality to simply be what you believe in. And as you ponder each new belief or drop an old one, you're paving a new and more peaceful path for yourself, and you're worth all the time in the world to that, for that. So go back and tap now, or, once or twice a day, a couple times a week, until you have this down to a zero. And if you get stuck on anything, feelings of guilt or shame or something like that, I'll have a couple other videos about religion coming out, about leaving religion. And then also I'm going to try and put out a couple videos for people who've chosen to stay in their religion. Because like I said at the beginning, freedom of religion, freedom from religion, religion is a very personal thing, and I wouldn't want anybody to be struggling in either direction. I really do believe in this faith, but I'm struggling so much with X, Y, and Z, and they may need, I'll have to think about how I'm going to do those. But it's about whatever choice it is that you're making, not feeling that shame or regret or guilt or any of that stuff. And if you consistently do, like usually this is why people leave religions, that may be why. If you cannot tap yourself out of, or discuss with whoever the clergy or leaders would be in that religion, or a therapist or anything like that, and you simply cannot find a way to be at peace with something, then that often would say to me, I don't think that's for you then. And that doesn't mean that you're not spiritual, not grateful to whatever it is or whoever it is that you believe put you here, or if you believe that it's just a matter of matter, it's just energy, and you would move on to the next life and that sort of thing. If that was not bringing you peace, then, it's a matter of finding what does. And so, so keep working on that. If you realize that you're stuck in, sometimes it can be that it was the right thing to do to leave the religion, but you're still carrying on the pressure or the guilt or the shame or whatever it is that it instilled in you, and you want that to kind of go away. I have one written, I think, about that I'll be putting out also. So look out for that one. And and then let me know if there's something you're stuck on and you're not seeing it, and I'll see if I can put a video out to help you. And quick reminder, if you're losing a lot of your community because they are putting pressure on you, making you feel bad, or as if you are a bad person for leaving and finding your own spirituality, those are not, in my opinion, not good people for you. They should know who you are at the heart of who you are. And, like I said in the last video, nobody that I know who is very religious actually needs that book to be a good person. They believe in it, and I would never want to take that from them. They all have different faiths, all different, But if it was taken away, they wouldn't suddenly go on a murdering spree. They wouldn't start robbing every store or, any of that kind of stuff. So to me, it's more of an afterlife thing and a faith in what will come next than it is necessarily a guidebook. And it's a way to bring themselves strength and resilience when they're feeling down. But it's not actually the guidebook of what they do and don't do in life because they're good people. You know, they wouldn't, and they were raised correctly, with or without religion. You know, they would have been told not to steal and lie and murder and, oh, I don't want to say the R word, but you know, any of that, because you wouldn't want it done to yourself. So if they're making you feel as if you're a bad person, or that suddenly you've changed and your morals or your values have changed because you're not part of that religion, it seems to me like they maybe don't really know who you are anyway, and you might invite them to get to know you. You could present it to them that way. Say, how about you get to know me? Because, you know, or do you not think you know me? Do you think I would do these things? And, you know, and then if they persist that way, that's their lens of the world and the community, the vacuum, the echo chamber they kind of want to live in. If it's not for you, I know that really hurts. And there are other videos maybe you can go on to about the pain of that, or losing friendship, or, you know, being abandoned by them, which is what they're doing. They are doing that to you. You are not doing that to them by living in your spirituality and your belief. So yeah, just be mindful of all those things as they come up. And then you know, if you realize I'm stuck because I feel like a bad person for leaving the religion, that's because they put that on you, not because you are. So yeah, so click subscribe, you'll get notified of new videos, and the normal, if you could like or comment, it does help me grow as a channel, and for that I'm really grateful. Drop me a comment, of course, to let me know if there's any video I can help with, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.